go, folks. Here we go, folks.
Hey!
Let's do it. I'm on the floor. I'm sat on the floor. I've been sat on the floor all along.
I have an umbrella.
Oh, that's... It's all right. Hello. Come on in, Mary Poppins.
Hello,
What's your keyboard? Don't shake and shaft.
I've got to. It's dripping wet.
It's dripping wet out there.
It's awful.
It's horrible. Hello,
I
everyone.
borrowed Scott's Cinderella brolly.
This is my favourite brolly. This. How dare she borrow that? There's your phone, my petal.
Top.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
It's
how are
horrible.
you?
I'm all right.
Good to
It's
see
nice
you.
to see you. It's the only time we see each other. It's been a good day. Kids all right?
They're fine.
Sharing custody.
Explain who you were again.
Thank you. I'm going to lock the door. We can actually lock the door because it's very wet out there.
The rain isn't going to walk in.
No,
It's not
but-
going to I'm going to lock the door because the rain's going to undo the door.
No, but what I mean is it's not too hot, is it? That's the thing. It's not too warm.
No, wait for that.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Stand Up From the Shed. I'm Scott. This is Gemma.
Hello.
It's week 28 and we're mental.
Week 28.
28.
Are you sure?
28. Stand Up From the Show 28. Read the script.
Yeah.
I know you never read the scripts,
No, I
but
thought
there you go.
There's a script.
There's a script. This isn't improvised. I've killed the magic now.
I thought
Yeah.
last week was 26.
It's 27, 28. 27 was
28.
last week.
Okay.
I know. I'm on
It's
this.
alright.
I'm on this.
I do trust you. It's just you know,
Again, stuff we could have chatted about off camera.
It's fine.
Good
Absolutely
evening, everyone.
fine.
Gemma, let's get a bed of music going to create
Okay.
some atmosphere within
Okay.
this chipboard tomb. No, we don't want Bangra, just normal pace. Oh,
Oh no. Oh.
yes. Oh, yes. Let's do it. Come on. 7 p.m. on a Thursday night and I grab my drink and I feel alright. Ain't got nowhere else to go, so I'm going to the shed show. Shed show. I'm doing some moves this time.
Oh yes.
Shed show. Shed show, let's go. 20, ow.
It comes keen, doesn't
Week
it, that?
28, week 28.
But I can't not do it.
I know what you mean. It's the
Yeah, it's
superstition,
the
isn't
thing.
it? It's the
It's the
superstition. Gemma's here. She's going to be monitoring feeds.
I'm going
And
to be Moritin.
monitoring feeds. I do that a lot recently. I don't. Is that a sign of dementia?
No, it just.
What is it? Am I having too? Am I scraping too
No,
much aluminium
what
off
it
the pan?
is your brain is working faster than your lips.
Well, what's that say about my lips? Or what's that say about my brain?
It means you've got slow lips but a fast brain.
Slow lips, fast brain. That's like,
Oh.
that's like that would be my cowboy name.
What?
If I went into a bar, here comes slow lips. Here comes slow lips, fast brain. Shoot you down.
Oh, God.
You don't want to have a duel with slow lips, fast brain. What's his hands like? Average hand speed. Average hands, slow
lips
lips,
are
fast
very
brain.
slow.
What about feet? Moderate feet.
Trotter.
Trotter.
Your feet are well
Slow lips, fast brain. What did I say about the other one?
Feet.
Pig feet. And what was the other one? Average hands. There you go. That's it. That's what I'd be if I was cast
God.
in a Clint Eastwood film.
Oh.
Anyway, good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to this bloody show.
Is it piddling down?
It's
where
absolutely
you are?
piddling it down. It's hammering it down where we
It's
are.
been such a nice day.
Oh, it's awful. I've been
And
sat.
earlier we had a massive rainbow.
Yeah, and I'm dressed. I love how you're just getting annoyed at weather. It's what we had a bloody rainbow. Cheers.
No, the rainbow was good.
Yeah.
It's what followed wasn't good.
Ah, right. The rainbow was the preamble to the storm, and I'm dressed like I'm in the 90s. I don't know why I've done this tonight. In my tracksuit top, I feel like I'm coaching some Boy Scouts.
Who do you think you are?
I am a person who's looking for sponsorship, Betty. Betty. Again, words that don't exist. Sponsorship, but I can't do an advert, can I?
No.
Welcome to Frod Porrai. I've got quick hands, fast eyes, slow legs, average cock. I don't know. Average. It is definitely in the middle. Gemma's laughing because it's definitely true. I just want to start the show by showing something you bought this week, love. I brought it in. Look at this,
Do you know
viewers.
what? I knew you were bringing that.
This-
You
do you know-
asked me earlier on if you could bring it in, and I
Yeah.
forgot,
Look,
and I didn't even see it as I came in. Right, can you just put... Thank you.
Gemma
Just put
is
rid of the
only
trolley.
41. She's bought a grandma trolley.
Right.
An
No,
absolute grandma trolley.
No.
Defend yourself.
No,
I've
no.
married a nana.
No. Guess who's back?
Nana.
Charlie's back.
Trolley's never
Can't
back.
tell a friend.
No.
Charlie's back.
You went out to the shops with
Oh,
that.
hang on, let me go again. Guess who's back? Back again. Charlie's back. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Right, that's enough. So basically,
Why?
right.
Look at the
Right,
features of
stop,
it.
stop.
Velcro.
Yeah, waterproof.
Wheels.
There's a pocket at the back.
Pocket at the back
Yeah.
for all medication.
No, I put flowers in there.
Flowers for
Flowers
for your deceased friends because they're all 85. She went out like one of the Golden Girls shopping like this.
Look.
It looks like rain. I'll put the hair
I'm
on.
going to say
It's
that-
full of tenor
that
ladies.
I felt liberated and embarrassed in equal measure.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say
You're
this.
rocking it, though.
Look.
Right.
Look. Right. I walk into town. You always buy more than you plan on. I like walking. I love walking, and I want to leave the car.
Right.
So the point is do you knacker your arms up? Or get your son a trolley.
Do you dress like a pensioner?
And
Do you rock a pensioner
no,
thing?
because where we live, it's a university town, and I've seen plenty of people who are under the age of 25.
85?
No!
It's ridiculous.
Young people
Bollocks.
with trolleys.
I don't
and
buy
I'm
it.
telling you now, I'm starting something right here. You heard it first. Trolleys. When my cousin found out, she says, I can't believe it. We were actually talking about this in the office yesterday. She says,
She's dead behind the eyes as well.
No, she was thinking about getting a trolley. So she
But
thought
listen,
about it. She's younger than me.
Let me just get a word in?
My mate's got one, Karen. She's got a trolley.
Let me just get a word in.
Okay, her family absolutely ribber to death about it.
Exactly.
But she's sticking to a trolley.
It's massive. You could put Sophia in there.
I did say I'll do that.
The thing is, right, it's like me when I walk past M&S and I see a cardigan for a man my dad's age and I think, oh, that looks quite warm and comfortable. It doesn't mean I'd do him buy it. Do you know what I mean?
But can that cardigan transport your shopping home?
I will probably be wearing that cardigan. One of them when I die. I will have that on when I die, but that isn't the point, right? I know I won't be seen dead in that cardigan. You shouldn't be seen dead with that trolley.
Are you telling me that if I sent you...
This is a quarrel, theme of the show.
If I sent you shopping,
Yeah.
right,
To pick up in this.
you would rather...
I would rather juggle it
You would
home.
rather
Struggle with bags cutting into my hands.
I'm not joking. I was cruising. I was like, one hand free.
You know what?
Not even worried about this hand.
I already think
Pulling
like
with that hand, it was no effort.
this is.
I don't know physics, but the what's the force?
Well, it's the mechanical advantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's world. Yeah. Do you know what the thing is though? I think already.
Yeah.
If you get one of these, you'll start becoming a nana by osmosis. So the telly will
I
get
already
louder.
did.
The telly will get louder.
No, it won't.
Listen,
Not on my watch.
She'll have big
Not on
fonts
my
on her
watch.
phone.
I've got the hearing.
Honestly, by Christmas she'll be racist. Proper racist old nana.
Look.
She'll have Murray mints in her pocket, covered in fluff.
No.
Just rocking the blue rinse.
No.
That's what she'll be doing.
You will
Banging this
Mark
trolley
my
into the.
words.
You'll be banging this trolley into the heels
People.
of young people who are happy. Just this is your future behind
you.
you.
Know what? I bought it from the PDSA, right?
Yeah.
So it's brand new, but obviously the proceeds go to charity. Probably cost about £3 to make.
Yeah.
£2.
Yeah.
But it went to charity. I bought the trolley and I went, oh, look at this. And she put it on the ground, the wheel fell off.
Exactly. Even the trolley's dying. The trolley's dying, and so
And
are
we
you.
both looked at each other and went, oops.
Did you fix it?
And she went, oh, I think...
I'll charge you less.
No, they come flat pack. I don't think we popped it on quite...
Oh, I love them.
I was just half expecting...
Was it PDSA?
Yeah, I was half expecting as I was walking home from my wheel to just like...
Just wheel.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Do you know what I thought?
Oh.
Do you know what I thought of though?
Go on.
I thought this is a nice feature. Gemma's bought one of them. I think she's about a month away from a big slipper. A big slipper. Do you know the big
What,
slipper?
the uni
The
slipper?
double slipper? Yeah. And
yeah.
you can get two each and put your feet next to each other if you're in love.
Oh,
It's really quite sweet.
There's
Or
no way.
There's no way I'm putting
I
my
would be putting
trotters.
my trotters near your trotters.
Feelings mutual.
Oh,
Feelings
right,
mutual.
okay.
Another quarrel.
No,
on point.
no.
On point.
I think one day we'll lift our feet up for that camera and we'll let them be the judge of who's got nice
Mine
feet.
are wrecked.
Yours
Mine are
are
I thought
revolting.
about coming in for a pedicure, but they ain't no way they can reverse that. They'd just chop them off. They'd just chop them off. They should be sanding them like
I
that.
like that thing out of, was it?
Dumb and Dumber. Here's the thing, right? I've thought old lady products we can bring back, right? Because I want to tell you. See, you getting the shakes and everything. That trolley's eroding your youth. They could bring back stair lifts for young people. Because imagine that you've been watching the telly, you're tired at night, and I just pick you up like this. Come on, Gemma, just pop you on the stair lift. Just watching you go up to bed. Night, night, little whoop whoop, takes you out into bed.
One of them.
Brilliant. Another one I think we'd have, motion sensors, right? because then I'll be able to turn my lamp on at my side of the bed, so I don't have to find my way in the dark like a moth, because you've gone to bed half an hour early and plunged me into darkness.
You say that like that's weird. When people go to bed, it's generally dark.
It's impossible to find my way to the bed.
If you choose to go to bed after the first person has chosen to go to bed, sorry.
This whole show's going to be one long quarrel.
Pueblo.
Grab bars on the toilet for either a difficult poo.
I was going
you
to
can
say,
sit-
we know who'll be utilising those, don't we?
I tell you, it won't be you. It won't be. Well, it probably will be you actually, because no, it won't be. It'll be me as well, holding on for a
Can
difficult
I just say,
poo.
you did a pre-show poo
Yeah.
tonight, and you left the window open. I appreciate that, but leave it open for a short period because it was like the Arctic up there.
Better than the smelly Sahara. But then the best thing, the other thing is, if you've got grandpas instead of grandpas. What's happening to my brain? Fast brain, slow hands. Slow lips. Grab bars near the toilet when you're pissed and you've got something to lean on. Like if you think I'm so drunk, I'm sit down wee drunk.
Yeah.
You've just got some grab bars. Love a little perch. Love that. The other thing is bath mats, right?
We have a bath mat.
Yeah, well, we need a proper old age pensioner bath mat.
What's
because
an old age
I
pensioner
don't know
bath mat?
what my kids are using. It's like an oil slick in there, just their gels, and like sometimes you get a bath bomb and it's like sitting on gravel.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? I don't want that on my testicles. I think you need that sort of thing. Do you know what the other thing? A reacher grabber. Do you know a reacher grabber?
Why a reacher grabber?
Because then, like, because Sophia, when she's looking all feral and she's like, you could just pull her pants back up.
Oh,
Just
yeah. Well, you did make me think you need a long shoehorn.
long shoe on.
You know, a long one.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't even got a shoehorn, let alone a long.
See, these
shoehorn.
are things we could do. Also, as well, like if you're removing nose hairs, you could do it without even leaving the sofa. Just go, like, be watching telly and it'll just creep in and just grab them. Or bit of foreplay, like that. You're sort of on the sofa, I'm in the mood. Just comes all the way across while watching Bake Off. Little tweak of the nipple on the trigger. Come on, go with this. What?
No, I will not go with this.
The little tweak of the
Are we
nipple.
still talking about the fact that you think I'm an old woman?
Yes, but no. The other thing is, right? What I'm saying to you is,
Get a trolley.
get a trolley. Well,
Everyone.
get a trolley. Because do you remember when we went to
Guess who's back?
You're going to be in a wardinated flat next. Do you remember when we went to Auntie Joy's wardinated flat?
Yeah.
And there's a big button at the top of the
Big
stairs.
red button.
Big red button.
That
that-
is obvious
it says
to
emergency.
any adult
It's
that
like a
you
pull.
do not pull that button or press that button or pull the cord.
Guess what legend
Any
pressed it?
adult, any sane, sensible,
It was there.
any adult with a modicum of common sense would know not to pull
It was
that
there
cord.
waiting to be pressed, and I pressed it, and I didn't realise it was
Hello, hello, Mrs. Lunn.
No, it was a direct line to like the back cave of thingies
Yeah.
of people to help her. Just turn that off.
Okay.
You.
Mrs. Lunn.
It just went, hello, Mrs. Lunn, have you had a fall?
What
And,
did
and I just went, she went, no, it's me godson. Oh, bit mischievous at that
Little
age.
Tinkers.
Little Tinkers.
Yes, he's 38.
38 with his own kids. With his own kids. I'm an idiot.
And our kids have just stood there and really like.
Really embarrassed.
We know not to
want
press
to
the
press
button.
it. So anyway, well done, Gemma. Well done on the trolley.
Look, I think.
Are you going to monitor the feed anyway, Baba?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's great. I think the trolley's great.
Mhm.
You know, we're starting a trolley revolution.
The trolley revolution. Jesus
Is there a
Christ.
song that's like
We are the trolley revolution. The
No.
T-Rex song.
trolley?
Gonna start a revolution. Yeah, you know. This trolley's gonna change the world.
Yeah, that's
I've
it.
got my 10 ladies in it. Going to the bingo. I've given up on life
bingo.
even though I'm 41.
I wouldn't
Come on, we need to move on with
I wouldn't-
topical news.
I wouldn't take my trolley to
Come on.
bingo.
Come on, we've waffled on about your trolley long
Right,
enough.
okay, sorry.
Trolley's got better
Right.
credits than I have.
Okay.
Come on, let's do it. Do topical news.
I haven't got a jingle for topical
Just
news.
play something.
Oh,
God!
God!
Jesus.
God.
Just do topical news.
Okay,
Go.
hang on.
Get some volume. Come on.
Topical news.
Topical news.
Topical news.
Topical news. Are you staying up? You going down?
I'm going down.
Monitoring the feed, Gemma. So
No.
shout out, say hello. You know what I mean? All that
Oh,
nonsense.
see ya.
See you in a bit. So, everybody, here's the topical news section of Stand Up From the Shed, Gemma.
Yes.
Now, listen along and please laugh in the appropriate places.
Places?
Places.
Ah!
What's,
You said it again!
what's happening?
Right, what?
Slow lips, fast brain. Tired.
Places?
Places.
Oh my
Black-
God, what is the
Listen,
matter
right,
with you?
Gemma, I want to talk about the latest government measures, right?
Oh, God.
No, listen, we have to talk about it. It's topical news, right?
Well, keep it
What?
light.
I will. We've had lots of tinkering, Gemma. Tinker, tinker, tinker. 15 people at weddings, and now you can have 30 people at funerals. So what this means, Gemma, you can have a big wedding as long as you shoot one of the guests towards the end. Just stay. You're allowed in a group of 6. There's curfews in pubs at 10. People are angry and confused. Angry. Scott, get connect, brain.
Can somebody?
What's happening?
Right, can you do a video after this of all the words that you said wrong?
I will. Thank you, Gemma. Even, right, Carol McGiffin from Loose Women had a rant about it this morning. Right. And when you've pissed off loose women, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, right? It does seem completely random, though, Gemma, don't you think? Yeah. The measures, it's like Boris is playing some weird COVID version of Monopoly, right? Yeah. And it's like, if we were all playing it, it'd be like, well, Boris, can I be the boot? No, I'm afraid you can't. We're using that to kick you at every coronavirus briefing. How about the top app? Jacob's bags that one, I'm afraid. Jacob Rees-Mogg. And I'd get it off him, but he's having a nap. And he's using it as a visor. So the gameplay for Monopoly COVID would be very different, Gemma. Yeah. It'd be like, you failed to isolate after 2 weeks in Spain, go straight to jail, do not pass track and trace, and do not collect your furlough money. Right? They should update Monopoly to reflect modern London, love. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Every time you pass through a station, you have to tap your credit card, right? And then if every property square you land on, right, you have to shell out thousands to some unknown Russian oligarch. That is exactly what London will be like, right?
Oh, my God.
The fines have increased for the rule breakers, Gem. Yeah. So it's £200 for not isolating, £10,000 for organising gatherings.
What?
What's next? Prison. Prison next after that, innit? Imagine that, Gemma. You're on the first day on D-Wing, Gem. You're in there. What are you in for, mate? Murder. What about you? Drugs offences. How about you? Oh, well, I organised my nephew's christening. And they give me 6 years, Gem. That's a funny joke. Listen in. Gemma, you've got to listen at the same time. You're the only audience. You've got to laugh along, even though you don't find it funny. Come on, 28 weeks. You know none of this is real. Just try and make it sound like it is.
28 weeks later. Sounds like a film.
Here you go, Gemma. COVID and... Oh, very good. It is a bit zombie apocalypse. COVID and sex. COVID and sex, right?
Oh, God.
Listen.
What?
No, let me explain. This is not dirty.
We're having a week of no smut.
This isn't smut. Let me just explain. It's a really good bit, this.
Right, go on then.
COVID and sex. There's some confusion over this. In June, it was illegal for people who did not live together to have sex, right? Although it was allowed if you were in a hotel. It was a weird little loophole. They classed it as business. So I bet it was. There was
the business.
Yeah, there's no exceptions. Unless you're an MP who has a mistress and prostitutes on speed dial, then you're fine. Go and knock yourself out in a Holiday Inn, which is probably something they're into with an orange in their mouths. But anyway, Gemma, if you have an established relationship, what they've said now is they've reversed the decision. You can meet up and have sex as long as it's in an established relationship. What does that even mean?
Right.
Does that mean you've got a joint bank account? Do you know, have you met each other's parents? Have you had 4 dates at Wagamama's? What is the established... Do you know what they're saying?
I feel. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Is it when you say "I love you" to that person? Because every man said that when sex is on the table. We've all said it. I love you. You don't mean it.
I did.
I did sex on the table. Well, we did. The sheets weren't clean.
I felt cheated. I never got full bloody dates at Wagamama.
I know. Yeah, I did. But I did. We did have a joint bank account, and I got on with your parents. So it's you've got some of them, right? Here's the thing, right, Gemma? Yeah. What they're saying, like, what is the criteria, right? What it makes your relationship sound so boring, doesn't it? Every time I see you, Gemma, listen. Every time I see you, my heart races. I can't. The electricity between us is incredible. I just have to have you right here, right now. Okay, before we do, can I ask, are we established? That puts the brakes on sex quicker than shouting your ex's name. It really does, right? And how are they going to police it, Gemma? So many of these rules are put. They're so.
How the hell would you?
They're
know?
Not even enforceable, are they? These rules, right? What the government needs to govern, make laws, show leadership, not interfere in our lives with constant advice like some overbearing grandparent. I really do believe that. It's like the government, what they want to do, the obvious thing, what they want to say, Gemma, is, well, they're not allowed to say this, but I can say this, is they want to say, right, don't put it about, guys, okay? Get off Tinder. Tell your fuck buddy you'll see him in 2021 because you're going to have to give it a wide berth, right? Or maybe they're going to have plainclothes COVID warriors working undercover, right?
Yeah.
Just waiting until people start having sex and they'll pop out, excuse the pun, right, from underneath the bed and just say, hang on a minute, are you two in an established relationship? Unless you propose, I am not letting this continue. This is going to end at the foreplay, right?
Do you know what?
What?
I've got to say, Rachel Mary's just made me really laugh.
Go on, what she said.
Established relationship is when you can tweak tits with a grabber.
Exactly. With a little reacher. Well done, Rachel Mary. That's called a callback. Established relationship is when your wife goes and buys a trolley that your nana would buy and you don't leave her. That is an established relationship.
Oh,
Here's the thing, Gemma, right? There's no more casual sex, right? Now, I know you're upset. But I think it's just impressive that he thinks we're getting some. Most of us are having married sex, right? Which is lovely, but it's very different, isn't it, Gemma? Because what happens is the date pops up on the Google Calendar. You click attend, and it's nice to have something to look forward to for that month, isn't it? It really is. And I think it'll make people more faithful, Gemma. Yeah. Because if you cheated before, you only had STDs and your own conscience to worry about, right? True. Now there's so much more at stake. Imagine sitting watching Corrie with your established partner, and you get a track and trace call asking you to isolate because they've traced an outbreak to Molly's Midnight Massage Parlour. I'm going to have to say that again. Bleep that. Molly's Midnight Massage Parlour. Now, I didn't fumble that because I'm guilty. Oh. Okay, that was a Freudian slip, wasn't it?
What?
Molly's Midnight Massage Parlour.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got the point of the joke, but I've been rumbled. 6 in 10 people haven't had sex during the pandemic, Jem. How do they conduct...
Say that again?
6 in 10 people have abstained from sex during the pandemic. I don't know how they conduct that survey.
How'd you get 6 people in 10 people?
Very good, Gemma. There's a queuing system, darling. They all have to be tracked and traced. Right, here we go, Gemma. Let me explain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how do they conduct a survey like that? 6 in 10 people haven't had sex during the pandemic. Do they walk up to people in the city centre and say, excuse me, you look really anxious, broken and exhausted. Can I ask you, have you had sex recently? I mean, call me frigid, but I don't think living in a constant state of fear and anxiety is much of an aphrodisiac. Do you, Gemma? Darling, I've lost my job today. I'm just so horny. I've seen, Gemma, have you heard that the R rate is rising? It's not the only thing. Jump on. I mean, there's nothing sexy about that, is there? Only 6 more months of arguments, stress and the threat of poverty. Ooh, get yourself up those stairs, you minx. It's nonsense. It's nonsense, right?
Scott, that was really good bit, that.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well done. We'll have that.
3 minutes. Cut that. Clip that.
That's a little clip, that.
She's getting on board with the merch. Right,
Scott, I'll just make a note.
Oh, thank you. I just think, right, people are scared. The media and the government are working together to create an environment of constant fear, Gemma. Yeah. That's what it is. Like, there's so many news reports beginning with could be, or we might be looking at, or possibly, and it's not journalism.
No.
It isn't. It's some bloke down the pub sat by the fruit machine spouting bullshit, innit? I could be a lorry driver. I could have been a boxer. You're not, mate, though, are you? That's the point. We want to follow through on the medical advice. We want to follow the medical advice. That's the thing. Everyone's done, but we have sexual needs, and if that means wearing masks like a couple of randy dental nurses. Oh, that was a little impromptu.
We've got loads of notes in this one.
Randy dental nurses, right? Do you know what I mean? If that means, you've made me laugh there. But if that means wearing masks, right, like a couple of randy dental nurses, washing your hands every 20 seconds and using hand sanitizer as lube, I'd rather not bother. You know, you might as well just whack it through the letterbox and be done with it. You know, it's ridiculous. I feel sorry for Gemma.
Yeah.
Freshers, students. It is the worst freshers week of all time. It's going to be so boring.
Actually,
it really doesn't suck. That's kind of the problem, Gemma. Yeah, you can't do that through a mask. Here's the thing, Gemma, right? This is going to be the most boring freshers week ever, and it's the one I'd want for my daughters. In bed by 10, alone, no casual sex, no drinking, locked in their rooms except for meals. This isn't the open university. This is an open prison, and I'm sending them. I'm happy with that, right? Government advisors have urged students to take responsibility for their actions and avoid sleepovers. He said sleepovers, Gemma.
Oh, God.
Sleepovers. They aren't 12 years old, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's not cookies and milk and the latest Pixar film. It's Jaeger bombs, dressing like a lifeguard and trying to bang everything with a student loan. That's Freshers Week, mate. Get with the programme. Which uni did you go to, you knobhead?
I was just going to say, not your Freshers Week, though.
No, mine is I met my wife after the first week, fell in love, never looked at another woman. Of course I did that because do you know what? We did. What a waste. What a waste.
What a waste.
What for both of us.
Yeah.
Gemma should have put it about. Right, they're going to keep them there over
That's
Christmas.
why I've got a trolley, love.
That's why you got a trolley, so you can put it about in your old age.
Yeah.
There's sexual charisma in that trolley, baby. Right, they're going to keep them there over Christmas, Gemma. They've said they might have to keep these poor students sitting there in their bedrooms, looking at the same four walls with only their phones for company, staying in bed all day, not speaking to anyone. They could be at home, Gemma, with their families doing exactly the same thing. What are our memories of Freshers Week? Well, we just said it, haven't we? We met each other.
Well,
Yeah. Can you imagine going to a student now in COVID? It'd be awful.
oh, well, maybe there's a lot of nervous students and it's kind of solved the problem.
Maybe. I just think it's sad, isn't it?
It
It's
is a
sad.
bit
It's really
sad.
sad. This
It
is their
is a bit
lives and
sad.
memories. I'm not being maudlin.
No.
It's just sad, isn't it? Like, do you know what I love though, Gemma?
Go on.
There's so much confusion. There are people now making websites, keeping themselves entertained, looking for ways to bend the rules.
Ooh,
And it's to exploit the loopholes.
Rule breaker.
I talked about the loopholes last week, Gemma.
loopholes.
And I talked about, the organised outdoor sports being exempt, but children's parties are not. Do you remember that?
That was another good bit, wasn't
It was another good bit, thank you. Because children aren't allowed to mingle with other children outside of their bubble, are they, love? They have to wait 24 hours until the day after when they can all go back to school and mingle with whoever they like. Right? If you want your kid to have a big birthday party, you can, as long as you get them to stop halfway through and blow the head off a grouse. Now, we've said that. That's fine. Organised sport, right? This is, again, Gemma, another one of these obtuse phrases. Established relationships. Organised sport. What they're doing, Gemma?
What is that?
They're
What
being
the hell?
vague, so we have to make the mistakes. Do you understand this? We have to take on the responsibility. Every sport is organised, Gemma. Because there's rule. The only sport that isn't organised is junior football. I run past those games. They're all playing the same position, which is chase that fucking ball. That's it. Everyone's playing that same position.
Or stand near the goal with your hands down.
Stand with the goal with your hand on your balls like that, just going on freezing me. I'll never get picked. That's it. There's only two positions, right? If you have a kickabout in the park you can have 30 people having a kickabout in the park, Gemma, as long as you pay your mate to be the referee. Organised sport. Soft play centres, love. Now, they've been hit badly with this virus, right?
Yes, they have.
They're open, but with limited numbers. Now, it's a bit of a stretch to describe children running around a soft play as organised sport, isn't it? Although technically, it's organised and they're being kept fit. But I suppose it depends on whether you're prepared to set some dogs on them and chase them on horseback. Because if you do that, it's perfectly legal, Gemma. Just have them all there, Gemma, with a bugle. I can see some movement in the ball pool, Sebastian. Shoot the one on the slide. Get the one in the crazy maze. He's gone. Send him in. Fox hunting meets soft play. There's a window there for that. The other thing, Gemma, you can protest and march in groups bigger than 6. Unlimited, as long as it's COVID safe. Well, I've just said for your birthday next year, I booked us a trip to London.
Right.
But instead of going to the West End show and a meal, I've made some placards and we're going to join Extinction Rebellion. And then instead of a lovely breakfast, we're going to glue ourselves to NatWest. That's what we're going to do. The other thing is tonight, Gemma, 10 p.m, in only a couple of hours' time, COVID comes.
Oh.
Because you remember the curfew. COVID only works nights.
Oh, yes.
So now he's waiting now. But like at 10 o'clock, he's going to be out. So there's going to be curfews. But theatres and cinemas, exempt, mate. What? Cinemas, if the film starts at 10, you can be in there till 1. So what you do, you go and watch a film. I'm not condoning this, but you take in a bottle of Blossom Hill under your coat, sit at the back, swigging it, with your feet up, with a kebab like some sort of angry tramp. Nothing they can do. Completely legal. Last thing I will say, Gemma.
Go on.
The Track and Trace app.
Oh.
Now, this has come in just today. People have been downloading it. Nick Bell, who's a friend of the show, Gemma, has this phone. And he's struggling to download the app.
Not got that.
He's struggling to download. He has got a Nokia. This isn't even a 3310. I think it's before that. That is actual size. That's actual size, Nick.
Does that even still work?
It does still work. He said it's the best phone. The battery lasts longer than the millennium. The battery will outlast COVID. But he says, how do I download the app on that? I'm afraid you can't, Nick. You've got to download Snake, mate. That's what you need to do. Just download Snake. Get a high score.
I love Snake.
If you get a high score on Snake, you're immune. That's what it is, mate. But like, basically, they've ended the furlough scheme, Gemma, today. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of controversy because what they've done is they want people to isolate and follow the rules. Yeah. Ain't prepared to pay them.
No.
That's the problem. If you're self-employed like myself, or you've got like a jobs, that don't have that security, or you're lower end of the income bracket, if they say self-isolate, you go, well, pay me. I'm sure we'd all abide by the rules if you took that financial pressure away. That's me just banging on my drum, but that's what I'm saying, right? So what you've got to do now, this app, right, Gemma, and I'm going to download it, right? Yeah. It's fine, right? What you do is you fill in the details on the app, and you put where you are, like checking it on Facebook, and they'll contact you if there's been an outbreak, and it will work, but it won't work with the vulnerable people, like old people, like my mum and dad. They've got to scan a QR code. My dad doesn't even know what that is. He's no chance scanning a code. He can't even use a self-service checkout. The man's... Do you know what I mean? If by some miracle, Gemma, they both manage to scan in a QR code, right? Yeah. And, the thing is, when they do ring him, his phone will be off anyway. It's absolutely pointless.
That's like my dad.
63%, Gemma, of people have said they won't download it. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they're worried about privacy and personal data. Because we had all that GDPR, and now they're worried about data being sent on. These are the same people, though, love, who don't think twice about downloading a filter for TikTok that makes their face look like a cartoon bunny rabbit. So there's a few mixed messages going on, right? Yeah. Apparently, as well, it won't work with older iPhones, Jem.
What's an older iPhone?
So less than 6, which is ridiculous. That's only 4 years old, man. So from scanning social media, the verdict seems to be, yes, I want to save humanity. Yes. I want to defeat this virus, but I draw the line at switching to Android. You can forget it, mate. And that's the thing, right? You think that would have been in the planning, love, wouldn't you?
You'd have thought
because
so,
like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any phone, love. Any phone, apart from Nick Bell's living in 1992, any phone they work on, right? So this is the thing. It just seemed like you can upload a picture of your dinner. You can call Piers Morgan a prick, but you can't save Nana. No. It does seem wrong, doesn't it?
It does seem wrong.
The other thing is, this thing about snooping, your voice is recorded by your phone. Do you know that?
No.
It's terrifying. Have you not experienced that? Like when I've been talking about things with people and I've had my phone on, I'll go on Facebook and there'll be adverts for that thing.
Oh yeah,
it's really freaky. So that's why, like, whenever I'm say the word like dildo or butt plug, I write it in a pad because I'm scared to say. Now I've said it. This time, this is the thing. I made the mistake of talking to Gemma once about my piles. The following week, my Facebook timeline just wall to wall anusol. Anusol. Wall to wall anusol. Let's just do that bit again. My Facebook timeline, wall to wall anusol. Thank you, Gemma.
Anusol.
I've done it again. A Facebook wall to wall anusol.
No, it's
anusol. Why do they call it that? It's embarrassing enough. They might as well call it bum cream.
It's like your anus.
Anusol. Do you know what? In the middle as well, bunch of grapes. They knew. They took the mickey there. Gemma, what did you think to that topical news? I think that's one of the best topical news we've ever had, baby.
Oh,
sexy news.
Topical
news. Now, Gemma, what we're going to do now, my darling? Question of the week.
Club Topical, Scott's got the news.
Club Topical, Scott's got the news. That's the one. That's the jingle.
Depressing, but there's fun to have with
the people living here. COVID's still here, but we're still having fun. Someone says they've got long shoe horns. Stop reading the comments, Scott, 20 minutes ago.
Yes!
Gemma, do you want to do question of the week? Or shall I read you? I've got stories from the internet. What do you want to do?
Well, I've got a jingle for both.
Let's do question of the week. Come on.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, God, what's the matter? What the hell? What?
I've got something in my eye. It's really
doing? Oh, God, you're a mess, you. Sometimes having you in here is a problem.
Just stop.
Come on.
Right, which one are we having?
We're going to have question of the week.
Question of the week.
Come on. this is, Gemma. Stay up, because you're involved with your weird eye.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
It's old lady weepy eye.
Yeah, you've got that trolley, mate. The trolley is now giving her cataracts. It's all happening. That trolley's possessed. Do you know the film Christine? Stephen King? It's not a car. It's this goddamn trolley. If I smash that trolley up, it'd rebuild itself.
Oh my! I thought I could.
Listen, I can hear it. Listen. Take me to the bingo.
I thought I could knit a bit quicker last night.
Take me to the bingo.
I could actually knit quicker.
It's Christine.
Oh,
it's
no.
evil. That trolley will split us up. That trolley will split us up.
Yeah.
Quarantine Quarrels, Gemma.
Yeah.
It's a special. So
Yeah.
I've got one here from a Kevin Daniel comedian.
Yay!
Because you haven't written in with anything. So these people are happy.
They're fine.
That means we're doing our job. You're all happy.
They
You're
are
all lovely.
happy. They
All
love
of you are in
each other.
relationships that are perfect. And I hate every single one of you. Okay, so Kevin Daniel said, this is brilliant.
Go on.
My wife got angry at me for not hanging the washing out in her dream. Brilliant. He got bollocks for something he had no control over.
I've got mad at you before.
Gemma's woken up and said, I've had an affair. And she was angry with me all day. She was making my coffee really angry and smashing through toast at me and everything.
I felt really angry.
Unbelievable. I've been to Molly's midnight massage
Yeah,
parlour.
exactly.
Right,
Okay.
so go on, Quarantine Quarrels. I've got, this is about me and Gemma. Now, my only beef with it was the trolley. That was my only problem with it, the trolley. I was angry with her about the trolley because I thought it was a bit of a step backwards in her cool factor.
You weren't really
But
angry about
I've
the
really got
trolley.
nothing to worry. I've got nothing to complain about with Gemma. However, you apparently have got some. Now, bearing in mind,
there's
we've
only
only got
Yeah, there's
25
only a
minutes.
couple today.
Go on, give me. Oh, you're spacing them out.
Well, I thought.
You're regulating the hatred.
Well, I'd written loads down for the whole week, but I thought.
Wow!
Let's just go with. I gave you another chance today. I thought. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
Come
today.
on then.
But there were two that really got me. So the first one is
Yeah.
Right, we've already established you crap at stacking the dishwasher.
Rubbish.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a common
That's
one.
a given. I tend to always be the one who unloads the dishwasher. First world problems, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But
I don't want a butler.
you never, hardly ever unload the dishwasher, which does annoy me.
Right.
But I've unloaded the dishwasher this morning, and you still put your dirty pots in the sink. Now, I'm telling you now, there is about half a metre between the sink and the now vacant dishwasher.
The thing is, though, if I check
So
it,
what you like to put them in the sink so that I have to then take them from the sink and put them in the
it's
dishwasher.
like clothes near the laundry basket or in the laundry basket, but the water version.
Why?
I've got no
Lazy.
defence.
Lazy.
I've got no
It's
defence.
lazy.
I think sometimes what it is I don't know if it's empty, and then I've got to like
Why don't you just
open
have a
it.
little peek?
Well, because then if I open it and
Have
it's
a little
not,
peek.
no, listen, if I open it
And it's not.
and it's just finished, I'm then touched it, and I need to empty the dishwasher.
Yeah,
then.
but you won't.
And then I'm sucked into a job I don't want to do.
You won't do
I'm
it.
looking for work. Is what I've done there. Right, go on. What's your next one then? Get it off your chest.
Oh, right, okay. So, well, I've already mentioned about the window being
Yeah.
open, and then you make the house so cold. You don't want the heating on.
Right.
It is from Yorkshire people. You don't want the heating on until it's about, well, at least November.
Until the kids start to go blue, then I'll pop the heating on. Until we lose limbs, fingers,
Yeah.
then I'll pop the heating on.
Yeah, exactly. And one of my most annoying things that you do is we've got sliding wardrobes, and I hate them being open because it looks messy, and also they're really noisy. We've talked about my misophonia before.
Yeah.
I hate the noise.
I'm getting blamed for noisy
No, but
wardrobes.
it sounds like a train going through the house.
But then I can't. The problem is, here's the problem. This is why I have a.
Every time you go to the wardrobe, you never, ever shut the door behind you.
Listen.
Why?
We've talked about this before. What do you mean? No, but the thing is, that's why I've got a chair of doom. Because if I go to bed and Gemma's in bed, I can't then go.
Yeah, that's what
and
you
take
do
the
it-
train
do it
into
in
the
day.
station.
Yeah, but do it in the day.
I'm busy in the
as
day.
As soon as you've opened the wardrobe, you shut it again.
The thing is, no one understands the thought process of being a comedian. Is that if you've got a moment of creativity, like all that topical stuff I wrote in 25 intense minutes.
Let's talk about that one as well. What noise did you make at me today
I'm so
when I
sorry.
asked you to set the table?
I did it.
You literally went,
I was like Kim Jong-un getting mad. Am I in trouble now? Is that right? Oh,
You couldn't even, that was when your words started being a problem.
When
You couldn't talk earlier, could you?
No.
It was like.
It's guilt. No, I know. I
And
can't.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
I'll tell you what. I'll just hold the dinners in my hands. You can eat your dinner off me.
listen. Well, have you done? Because I might be. She's never done. There's always more. I might be a bad person,
You're not about.
but I might have my.
You're just bloody.
However,
annoying.
I just want to say to you that this is back to topical news. Panic buyers are back.
Topic. Oh, you turned me
Oh,
off,
go
dog.
on.
Oh, can I say this one as well?
Yeah.
Topical news, topical news, topical news.
Let me just put a picture in context. Look at that.
Right.
No, let me just put a picture. Look, they've got a picture there of a woman buying toilet roll and water. And then what I love there is to hammer the point home, Gemma, in the papers, they put, get me a sad nurse.
Get me a sad nurse.
Get me a sad nurse in the middle of the shopping.
Yeah.
And I want her looking forlorn and angry. Get me a sad nurse.
Yeah.
And they've got a sad nurse.
Yeah, she's looking sad.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Panic buying.
Can I? Ah! I just threw the. I just threw the.
That's how
gazoo.
angry you are.
Can I just say today?
People are doing it again.
Today, and this is when I brought it to your attention.
Yeah.
Today, I went into Home Bargains, and
Yeah.
we're down to the last 2 loo rolls in our house. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that finger about?
I just want to drink water like Eric Bristow. I'm just drinking water like Eric Bristow.
How do you know Eric Water drinks?
Eric Water. Eric Water drinks like Bristow. No, because when he played darts, he had his little finger up, and I've just adopted the middle finger.
I think we can confirm Eric Bristow never drank water, love.
No, he didn't. I know that first time.
Yeah.
Did a gig with him. He was hammered. Okay.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
So I went to Home Bargains today. We had got 2 toilet rolls left at home. So I
She
went
went
to
with
do
the trolley.
what normal people do, and that's to buy some toilet roll. I didn't go just for the toilet roll.
Yeah.
Literally no toilet roll.
Yeah.
Literally no.
None.
And to be honest, they were low on Kitchen Town.
What's going on?
That's the backup.
But why?
That's the backup.
Explain.
Right.
Toilet roll has
stop.
no relation to COVID,
And I
does
didn't.
it?
I didn't twig. And then I'm walking around, and I suddenly thought, bloody hell, we're in panic buy.
Panic buy,
And I
mate.
went to the woman in the shop. I said, "Can I just ask you, have you got your toilet roll?"
Yeah.
And she says, "No, we haven't." And I said, "Is this after them announcements from the government?" And she went, "Yeah."
See, this is
They're
what
panicking. And then this woman pipes up down the aisle. She says, "I'm in Tesco, love." And I thought, I can't believe it.
people having to wipe their asses on receipts.
Why? We can still buy. Even
Also-
if you are in the most isolated possible
It's
situation,
mental.
you don't need loads of
What
toilet
I don't
roll.
understand is what has toilet roll got to do with COVID?
No, it's because people think they're not going to ever be able to leave their house.
Right.
And toilet roll is like the after water,
Pasta,
oxygen,
rice.
bread.
That's what it said.
You want to be able to wipe your bum.
But it's like the 10 p.m. curfew is the only thing that's been out, and people haven't learned. I bet they've still got toilet roll in the loft from the first time round.
I just couldn't believe it.
I mean, they panic when they see pictures of people panic buying because they see empty shelves and they think it's like a knock-on effect. They think, oh, Reenie, they've only got 1 toilet roll in Waitrose.
It.
But then there's only so many times you can use the alibi of my kid's going as a mummy at Halloween, isn't there? but the thing is, they've showed photographs. It's a bit distorted, this picture, because they
What?
showed photographs at Costco. Now, as we know from my mum and dad...
Are they from the last time though?
No, well, the other thing is, when you go to Costco, bulk buying is encouraged because it's a wholesalers, right? It's for people who've
carry.
got businesses.
Cash and carry.
Well, let me just say the point. They've got businesses, they stock up for business. It is, and in the middle of all that, you've got Roy Bennett with his gold member card in the middle of the
Has he
panic
got
buyers.
gold?
He's got a gold member racking up 75 cheesecakes, 8 boxes of wine. He's letting the side down. That's these people.
Did he buy a loo roll?
I don't know, but it's the people.
We need to ask
It's
him.
the civilians within the Costco who are the problem, I think. Because we can all say we've got a shop, mate. That isn't for a shop. No shop is selling every toilet roll. What do you?
can't believe
What's the
it.
shop? IBS Mum? You know,
I know.
IBS Central or something. What is it?
I'll tell you what, that's what we ought to be all buying.
What
To
Imodium?
bung us up.
Bung us up. Get some Imodium. Bang that in your
hell.
system. Gemma,
Yeah.
got another story here from the internet.
Okay.
This is the best
Go for
one.
it.
This is the last one. Then shall we ring my parents?
Oh.
Oh no! Well, yeah, we might have to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Last one, and then we may have a special guest.
Oh. That was seamless.
Seamless. Listen to this. This will blow your mind. Vietnamese factory busted.
I might have to. I'm just going to check something down here.
Vietnamese factory busted.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
you're going to go down?
I'm listening.
Busted. Well, no, stay up and I can take you down at the end.
Okay.
Vietnamese factory busted for recycling thousands of used condoms.
Oh.
So in a Vietnam factory, Gemma,
That's great.
they were reselling 300,000 used condoms
Are you
and
kidding me?
repackaging them. Yeah, I am not kidding you.
What do you mean used?
They got them used. Someone donated them. Oh, absolute legend who's been donating them. One man apparently, but I don't know. And they had 300,000. They've been sent to them.
Yeah.
They listen to the daily routine. They
Right.
spoke to a worker. She washes them.
Yeah.
She remolds them on a wooden dildo to make them look fresh again. She then places them in the new packaging and they sell them.
That's disgusting.
Right, so they've said basically it's incredible, right? Because it's like retreading car tires. I've never heard of this industry, but I've had some weird factory jobs, Gemma. But I have never washed and reshaped condoms over a wooden dildo. I've never done that. And apparently, right, thousands have been sold the unsuspecting condoms, and in Vietnam and in other unconnected news, Gemma, they have now experienced a mass unconnected news, a mass. I'm doing it again. Experienced a surge in unwanted pregnancies, right? It's like, if you had it on though, you would know that someone else had used it. I think you'd be like, this is a bit baggy, this one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why is there a name written on it?
Yeah.
You'd be the only person to get an STD after using a condom.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Awful.
Awful. Ladies and gentlemen, Gemma's disappeared for a while. Instead, we've got a very special guest with a very special quarrel. It is...
Hello,
Tony!
everybody! How you doing?
Tony, the lockdown hairdresser's back. You've
Yeah.
got some big fans out there,
Well,
Tony. I can't even shake your hand. Can we do the elbow thing? We're doing the elbow thing.
I'm wearing my visor because,
Wow.
quite frankly, last time I was in here, I thought your breath stank.
Well, it does,
It
Tony.
protects me. It protects my nasal passages.
How's things been going? You look a bit like John McEnroe with
The
that.
thing is, I gotta tell you, Scotty,
Right?
it's not going great.
What, with the...
Uh,
Do you want a drink, Tony? Try and have a drink.
no, thank you.
Can't do it, can
No,
you?
thank you. The problem is, Scotty,
Right.
me and my wife, I thought this would be relevant as you're talking about the quarrels.
I'm talking about the quarantine
Okay.
quarrels, Tony. And you've
So-
had a hard time.
I have had a huge quarrel with Mrs. Tony.
Right.
Okay? She bought the wrong ham. I like the breaded. She bought me the oak smoke.
Oak smoke.
I like the breaded ham. I don't like the oak smoke.
Right.
And quite frankly, I am not tolerating this kind of behavior
So
no
what
more.
do you like? Oak smoke.
No, I like the breaded
Breaded
ham.
ham.
The breaded ham.
And maybe she wanted to try something different.
No.
Maybe she was trying to tell you something in a metaphoric way that she wants to inject some spice into your relationship, Tony.
I said to her, I've had enough this year with the COVID,
Just soak that out
with
for
the
you.
with the COVID,
Yeah.
and the 2 meters, and then the 1 meters.
Yeah.
Then we're going back to 2 meters. Then we're going to 6 people. Then we're going to 30 people. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm coming or going here.
Yeah. And then
You
the
know,
breaded hams just make
It was the final turd in the water pipe.
Yeah.
I was like, geez, are you trying to finish me off here?
It was the ham that broke the camel's back.
It was, that doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm just
Nobody says
I
that.
substituted a well.
Do you want me to quarrel with you?
I'm sorry, Tony. You have got a bit of a temper.
So, I'm just saying, stick to the ham.
Stick to the ham.
Stick to the ham that we
And-
know.
What happened then? What did you do with the smoked ham?
I made her eat it.
You made her eat the smoked ham. That seems because she's a vegetarian, so that's unnecessarily cruel.
I made her eat it. It's the only way she'll learn.
Right.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, get the ham right.
Get the ham right, yeah.
So anyway,
Is that your quarrel, Tony?
that's my quarrel.
Well, how it's been lovely to see you.
Okay, take care.
Don't go,
See you, Scotty.
always never get used to that slap. It always comes keen. Always comes keen. That was Tony, the lockdown hairdresser, popping in to talk about breaded ham. Well done, Tony. Gemma,
I've
you've
not
missed him
missed you,
again.
have I?
You missed him again, Gemma.
Ah.
Every single time. You're right. And you came in without even opening the door.
I can't believe
You must
it.
have come through the hatch.
Oh, he seemed very angry as he walked
He
past.
was really angry. He was really angry.
Oh.
But you missed him. He's gone. That was
Right.
Tony, the lockdown hairdresser.
Can you read this, please? I can't get
Oh
up.
yes. Well, I think what we're going to do now, my darling, is
We're
we're
going
going
to ring your parents.
to ring our mum and dad,
Hey!
who never quarrel. They never quarrel.
They don't quarrel. quarrel.
What
do
they do is what my mum and dad do before you ring
Your
them.
Dum and Dad.
Dum and Dad. I don't know what's happening to my
Your
face.
Dum and Dad.
I've got fast hands, closed feet, trotted eyes,
Slow lips.
slow lips, blinky eyes. Listen, what they do is they never argue, and I think what they're doing is my dad's swallowing all that hatred and bitterness down. They're storing it all like a bad sort of boil or a blister. A bad boil or a blister or a brister, and then one day after a difficult Costco, I think they'll have a fight. They'll have a fight to the death. They're going to have a fight to the death on the decking.
Come on.
And I want to be there for it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, because with my mum with her Pilates, I've told you, she's got power. That woman. She'd honestly, she'd be.
It's not worked.
Why is that? It's gone off, hasn't it?
It's gone off.
Oh, there we go.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, simple
Oh
things.
boy.
There we go.
Hang on. Oh!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, Mags and Roy.
Woo!
How you doing?
I'm putting on for your dad.
She's gone already.
Oh dear. Hello there.
Hello. How's the show been, Royston?
Hello! We're good. How are you?
Tony was very good tonight. I enjoyed him.
He popped in to argue about some breaded ham.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gemma didn't see it, obviously, but what's your favourite ham, Mum? Come on, you've got one. You do the big ham in the slow cooker,
I was going
don't
to
you?
say, my favourite ham is your mum's ham.
No, you do the cover. What do you use, Coca-Cola or something, Mum?
Oh no, but I do my own ham.
Yeah.
What do you do? Come on.
Secret. No, special recipe.
No, she can tell the people of the Shed Show. Tell us what you do with your ham, Mum.
No.
Come on.
don't want to
It's
know.
not a secret relation.
know what your mother does with the ham.
Mum, I want to. Come on, share your recipe.
I cook it in the oven in water.
In water?
On the top, and then when it's cooked, I take it out and I put it back in ham and mustard, whole grain mustard on it, and then I roast it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
That sounds.
Then we give it to the dog next door.
Yeah.
It is the best ham ever.
And that ham feeds all the children for Bob Geldof, doesn't it? Because it's massive.
Beautiful lamb.
It's a massive ham. And sometimes, when my mum and dad have bought so much stuff from Costco, they will put the ham in the downstairs toilet near the cistern. And I've sometimes reached round for a toilet roll, I've found that ham, and I've used it. Because what? I've said to my dad, if you're going to put wafer thin ham, that's built for the job.
Oh. How are you doing? How are you doing for loo roll, guys?
Well, we went to Costco today.
You see, it was him on the news.
Toilet rolls.
He's right, he's telling me.
But we bought a load of cheesecake. We're going to have to use them.
Yeah. You'll be all right, Dad. Just make sure you use the biscuit side.
Yeah.
Don't use the cream side. Use the biscuit side. It's got more purchase.
Complexion as well, won't it, on the biscuit?
Oh yeah, you could use it as to sand your butt cheeks down after. So,
Exactly.
have you had any? You seem to be a couple that don't quarrel.
Well, we had a bit of a quarrel today, to be fair.
Go on.
We went out for a walk down to the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother got a couple of people to push it on zip line.
Right.
And I put some lard on slide.
When you said lardon, do you mean some bacon lardons or lard?
Just a piece of lard, just a lump of lard. 'Cause
Dad, does Mum ever get annoyed with you not being serious?
Not really. Anyhow, we got chased out at park.
Right.
I was struggling, really, with my sciatica to run.
Yeah.
But the people that were chasing us were older than us, so we
Wow.
needed to keep ahead of them.
Dad, do you know what? Sometimes speaking to you is like speaking to Bob Mortimer.
I was just thinking your dad would do
Yeah, my dad would be brilliant. Or would I lie to you? Last week, I was pushed down the slide by a pensioner who'd larded up the slide. True or false?
True or false?
You used to put candle wax on the slide, you know, to make it go quicker.
I know you did, Dad. That's how you killed that child.
But with no candle wax, so we have to use lard. Plenty of lard. You must stock up on lard.
You'll need that when the Armageddon comes, Dad. That's the only thing. We'll have to grease ourselves up
The
like cross.
Armageddon comes, mate. We're stocked up with lard.
What we're going to do is we'll have to grease ourselves up like cross-channel swimmers. It's the only way we'll keep warm when the electricity's cut off.
Yeah.
Are you all right then, guys? Because it's been a weird week, hasn't it? Feels like it's gone backwards.
Anti-trust.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed tonight. I feel like this has actually helped me. I've really enjoyed it tonight, waffling on.
It sounded like you did. Yeah.
Thank you, Dad.
Keep smiling.
You've got to keep positive, as I keep telling you.
Well, you say that, Dad, but we've been in this shed 28 weeks, mate. There's only so many. There's only so much. There's only so much positivity you can do, you know. Oh, I've got to say as well. Before, Dad, will you do something for me? Because I've nearly forgot to do this tonight. I'm so glad I didn't. Nick Mellors, who's a massive fan of the show, it's his birthday today. And they sent this picture in for us, and they were meant to go out on a family meal and everything, and instead they're watching me scream punchlines into a shed in a webcam, which I feel so sorry for them. But there you go, that's Nick Mellors. Happy birthday, Nick Mellors.
Happy birthday, Nick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a Roy and Mags happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah.
What are you looking for,
I
sweetheart?
was going to do happy birthday for Nick on my kazoo.
Oh, well, where is it? Where's your kazoo? Here, have this one.
Here.
Go on then, let's
Are
do
you
it now.
ready?
Oh, should we sing happy birthday to Nick, Mum and Dad,
Yeah,
before your
ready?
song? I can't play it. Happy birthday, Nick. Nick Mellors, happy birthday. That was a bespoke happy birthday with a kazoo and Roy and Mags ensemble.
Oh. So what are you singing for us?
What you do you know what I'd have loved then? If you'd have just gone.
Now, tonight,
Yeah?
because of the situation,
Yes.
we've got a bit of a protest song.
Oh, edgy.
Come on then.
Yeah, edgy song.
You'll have to listen
Well,
carefully
you have to
to the
listen
words
to it.
if you can do it right.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, here
After
we go,
3.
then.
1, 2, 3. A goal.
Ain't no traffic coming. It's clear right up the road. And I ain't seen no football since. I just don't know. I'm stuck in awful lockdown. And time keeps dragging on. But that virus keeps a rolling. It took out Boris Johnson. Then things were free and easy, but life was rough and round. I wasn't always healthy, didn't always wash my hands, but I learned about the virus, that makes men die. And when I hear the latest newscast, I hang my head and cry. There used to be folks eating in pubs and restaurants. Now they're all been shut down. It's not what we want. We knew we had it coming, and now we can't be free.
Brilliant.
And those people out there flouting, they just torture me. Can they free us from this lockdown? We're done so far apart. You see our friends and family and have a heart to heart, far from coronavirus. That's where we want to stay.
Lovely.
Then we'll let that cheery clapping pull our blues away. I hope that journey's going, we'll get it on the run. Hope to see the outside, let's
Get those vaccines on.
now the virus lockdown. I know I'm not getting on. Then stop that jet from rolling, so COVID-19 gone. walk down. I know I'm letting on. There's no tension from rolling, so COVID-19 on. There's no tension from rolling, so COVID-19 on. Stop that shit from rolling, so COVID-19 gone.
You guys,
Wow, that has to be the best yet.
how come you're knocking out bespoke songs now, like Richard Digance?
I really, oh, you must have practiced that so much.
Brilliant lyrics.
That was amazing.
And also, what a powerful message. We've got to keep on going, haven't we?
Did you hear the words, Scott?
I did hear the words, Mum. Those words were almost as good as your ham. Excellent
That was
work.
brilliant.
That was so good. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for joining us. We really do appreciate it
Yeah.
because I was toying with the idea of not doing the show this week. Not been a great week, but I'm glad we did it. I'm
Yes.
glad we did it. It feels like it's.
Got to keep strong, Scotty.
You
Yeah,
have,
we have.
and I will, and I will.
All right,
then.
We love you.
Love you, Mum and Dad. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Shed Shodians. Bye
Good
bye.
night, everybody.
Good night. Say good night to Ray Mags, everyone. Good night, Ray Mags.
Bye.
Bye bye. Love you.
Love you.
How good was that?
That was amazing.
Best one yet. Writing bespoke lyrics like legends.
Didn't they do that? Wow.
Didn't they do well? They did
Didn't
too
they
well.
do
Didn't they do well?
well?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of show 28, and I am gonna put the stake in the ground and say that's one of the best ones we've done.
I think so.
I think it was cooking, it was rolling. I don't know if you've enjoyed it at home, but frankly, we broadcast anyway, whether you like it or not. It's coming into your house. You've got nothing. I am literally shouting in your telly, millimetres away from photographs of your family. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm invading your houses. I'm coming in your houses, baby. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. Thank you. Please share the videos. Please spread the word, Gemma.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yeah, spread the word. We want more people to know about the show. We
Look
want
after
more people.
yourselves.
We've got exciting things coming. We've got a brand new logo next week. That's the sort of excitement you get used to with me. Brand new logo that looks sexy. So have a wonderful week. Look after yourself. I'm going to say this now,
Keep
Gemma.
going, everyone.
I'm going to say this now. We've just got to keep going.
We've got to keep going.
We have no choice. We've got no choice, baby.
We're here for each other.
We're here for each other, and we're here for you at the Shed Show, our Shed Show audience. The only price they've got to pay, Gemma, is what I've said, is to worship me forever when this is over, like a cult. And I think that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. 28 weeks, guys. That's a down payment on your souls. Let's just say. That's quite
And
good.
on that note-
That's quite good, that poetic bollocks.
Oh.
And on that note, she hates the way I wind up. If you did enjoy the
Takes
show,
forever.
drop us a donation, but you don't have to.
Do
Just
you
share
want
it.
a quarrel? Because you need to end the people are missing their 8 o'clock shows again.
Gemma's so on it.
Jeez.
Go and watch EastEnders, whatever you do, because that'll cheer you up. See you
everyone.
next week. Love you
Bye.
loads.